Wolverine and Kitty Pryde were up to their time travel shenanigans and they saved the world, but without realizing it, they accidentally mess up the casting sessions for the original X-Men movie. How do we know? Because we're back in the present and the X-Men movie made in the year 2000 does not exist.
Oh no.
It is up to us now to make that movie, which means we must recast the X-Men.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Three Films and a Podcast, the show where Destiny brought together three friends to enhance each other's cinematic journey by watching three new movies in a series of themed rounds. There is no claim of ownership on any film footage used in this episode, as all film footage is owned in its entirety by the copyright holders. And just like every car in Too Fast, Too Furious, this podcast contains spoilers. Enjoy.
Welcome back to Three Films and a Podcast. My name is Matt Weiler, coming to you from the most pleasant of groves, Utah. And with me, as always, is Tyler Beck, tapping in from Cerebro in the Bay Area.
That's right. Professor X, he turned his back. I ran in. I'm just hoping there's no green goo in there. Fry my brain.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And of course, Ben Lawhorn up in Salt Lake City.
Hello. I have nothing funny to say. I was thinking about it. It's like,
hello,
do I call him Bub or something like that? I was like, no, it's not going to land. So I'm just going to say hello.
It would have landed. Got it. Believe in yourself.
It would be good. I'll put it in post. I'll edit myself in later saying that.
Hello, Bub.
Everyone laughs to it. It's perfect. We just move on.
Well, we can all record like a fake laugh right now.
Yeah, let's get that clean. Yeah.
For those of you new to the show, and for those of you returning, our goal as a podcast is to establish an active movie club in the online community. What started as a group discussion among the three of us has evolved into a podcast with the intent of including all of you and just growing this movie club community. So our social media is at 3filmspod, and you can find all our merch, Patreon, and other needs at www.3filmspod.com. Please come check us out there. But before we go any further, please allow me to introduce our very special guests for today's episode. We have Jimmy, a.k.a. Bo from Bo Talks with Big Jim, and Jennifer from JJStingray Cosplay.
Hi.
Welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you guys here. This is awesome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is really, really cool.
We are thrilled to have you. We often try to plug our YouTube video to those of you listening. We love our YouTube version. Ben puts a lot of work into it and it puts out a great product. But for those of you who are just listening, you are not able to see Bo right now.
And what a bummer that is for you.
And we're not going to tell you what it is.
Nope.
We're not going to tell you what it is. But if you're watching, you know. Yeah, we'll drop hints throughout the episode.
It's a new game.
He's not going to be able to keep his mouth shut. Let me just say he's not going to be able to keep his mouth shut this episode.
So, yes, we're not sewing it shut.
Not at all. Yeah. So let's just keep this ball rolling and hopefully this doesn't make me look too suspicious.
I like it.
Perfect. Well, as we established, we've lost the X-Men.
Such a shame.
It's not like they haven't been blipped away by Thanos. They're not stuck in a multiverse anywhere. The world is just void of any copy.
I didn't kill him.
Yes,
not yet.
That's true. Not yet.
Yeah. Not yet. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, the Bryan Singer 2000 movie X-Men is nowhere to be found. There's not a physical copy. There's not a digital copy. It does not exist. The only reason we know it existed at all was because I still have my comic book that they handed out at the premiere.
That's amazing.
That's
why is that not framed, Matt?
But it needs to be. I just barely did this out for this
You
episode.
like break glass in case of podcast. You're like, I gotta get it out for this. I'll frame it in after, but I gotta show this.
He just broke out his little miniature Mjolnir.
Yes! Oh my gosh! I'm here for that.
That's so cool. Just to clarify, Bryan Singer's not going to direct this new version.
No,
I mean, no one is, but definitely not Bryan Singer. Like having one
Why
less
not?
movie of his is
He did
okay.
so well.
Bryan, whatever happened between Wolverine and Kitty Pryde when they went and changed things, Bryan Singer actually doesn't even exist anymore.
It's amazing.
Oh, what a
Only our
load off.
memories. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have to figure out how to get this movie remade. It's not something we wanted to do, but we have to because we got to make this movie.
It has to exist.
It does.
Moral imperative.
But just I guess to speak to the reason why we're doing the X-Men recast today is we are very excited about the Eternals. We are very much anticipating repercussions that movie might make, the ripple effect across the MCU. And we know that inevitably at some point, the X-Men are going to have to be a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I guess this is us trying to speak it into existence. We are recasting the 2000 X-Men movie. Now we're going to jump into the draft. So I'm going to turn it over to Ben to sort of explain the rules and get started.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you listened to some of our other recasts. These are a lot of fun. Started out with Ocean's 11. We did, what else did we do? Why am I drawing a blank right now? Should have prepped for
Reservoir
this.
Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
We did Reservoir Dogs.
Super cool.
We did Blues Brothers. Wait, did we do Blues Brothers?
It was like a question in the episode, but yeah, we did that.
A mini recast.
But yeah, we are going to recast the 2000 X-Men movie. We have picked essentially the 8 leading characters here. So we're going to do Storm, Wolverine, Jean Grey, Professor X, Magneto, Rogue, Cyclops, and Mystique. So those are the 8 people we're going to be recasting. The only kind of rules here, because the comic book universe is so huge, is that it can't be someone who's already been in the MCU, which I had to remind myself of the hard way, because I was like,
it's so
who's
hard.
going to be a great Professor X? Stanley Tucci. It's like, you know who was in Captain America? Stanley Tucci.
Dang.
So
Yeah.
I cannot have him. So, so that's like really the only rule, because I feel like the rest of it falls under like the Chris Evans rule. If you can be in Fantastic Four and be Captain America, then yeah, you can be in any of the other Marvel movies, any other Fox movies. Obviously, DC is fine. The Netflix Marvel, like we don't know what's going to happen with them, but we're just going to, play dumb because we don't know. So
yeah,
everyone is up for game as long as they have not been in an MCU movie. Our chaos rule applies here, which means that once a person is taken, they are off the board for everything. So even if you thought that Stanley Tucci would have been a good Wolverine, besides the other rule, you couldn't take him if I had taken him as Professor X. So I think that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any questions or anything like that before we get going?
I don't have any. Well, maybe.
I'm
I didn't know
a little
Rogue-
afraid of the chaos rule here.
Yeah, I mean, definitely me. I'm definitely
Not gonna
afraid of that chaos. But
I'm the biggest proponent of that rule, but it terrifies me for this draft. But that's okay.
I thought Jean Grey was going to be in here. Is she in here?
Yeah, she is. She's third. Yeah, Storm, Wolverine, Jean Grey, Professor X, Magneto, Rogue, Cyclops, and Mystique.
Crap. I didn't put one down for Rogue. Don't worry. I'll just wing it.
Cool.
I like it.
Bring back Anna Paquin. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
If all else fails,
She's not
just
in the
bring her
MCU.
back. Yeah.
She's definitely not in the MCU.
So yeah, before we do that, we got to figure out the order. So the order here works different than a draft, because a draft you can pick anybody at any time, or any movie at any time. So it's just kind of a snake order. But because we're doing a recast, a character at a time, the order is going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. I'll keep track of it all, but we're just going to so everybody gets to go first at least once on one of the characters. That's what we're going to do. If you guys are ready, I got my list randomizer here. Let's see what we got.
Let's do it.
Let's see.
Man.
Okay. Number 1, me.
Oh,
Number 2.
No!
I know.
We don't
You're
say.
gonna take my
You
person.
don't
Are
say.
you sure this is random?
Yeah, let me switch those Storm and Wolverine, because I think you might want to take that one first, because now I pick last for Wolverine. Matt, number 2, Jimbo, You got some time to cook up some chimichangas because you're coming in at number 3.
Got it.
Nice.
Tyler at 4, and Jen, I'm sorry, you're number 5.
It's okay.
I feel like we should, work this so the guests get to go first all the time. But so
No mercy.
me,
I'll
Matt,
take it. I'll take
Jimbo, Tyler, and Jen.
I can do it.
So that means I'm kicking off first. Okay. So, all right,
And
we're
we're
going to start
going
with
Storm
Storm.
first, right?
Storm
Okay.
first. Yeah, played by Halle Berry in the movie.
I know who you're gonna take, and it's gonna make
I
me
don't-
mad.
I'd be really surprised.
Okay, cool.
Well, I want to run this by you guys because the person I was going to draft, or I'm thinking about drafting, it's been announced that she's going to be in the MCU, but we
Ooh,
don't
I'm glad
know
we're having this
what
discussion.
character she's going to be.
Ooh.
We've been informed that she's been cast in Black Panther. So
Oh.
as opposed to like today, we found out Will Poulter got cast as Adam Warlock in Guardians. So we know we can't draft him because he's already in it.
By the
But
way,
there's a person.
great
Oh, yeah, go
casting for
it.
whoever chose him. That's a great
Yeah,
casting.
I'm stoked on it. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be really good.
That'll be good.
So I'm kind of curious what you guys feel about this. I have a backup. I'm ready either way, but like I think she might be one of the only people that falls into this, but it's the one that I want the most. So like I really hope she's going to be storming this.
I say go for it.
Do it.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
I'm going to draft Michaela Cole, who people may know from the HBO show I May Destroy You.
Oh, okay.
And she, I believe, is an Emmy winner.
Yes.
She's like, this is like the least important characteristic for any person, but she is beautiful. Like she's like just beautiful. And I think she would fit really well in the Storm role. I'd be really excited to see her. So yeah, that's who I'm going to take. I'm going to go with Michaela Cole from I May Destroy You for my Storm.
I like it.
Nice.
That's a great.
Not
beautiful.
bad. Yeah.
Michaela Cole.
So that-
if Ben said that name wrong, please like and subscribe to our podcast.
Yes, please let me know.
Direct
yeah,
all
tell
hate mail
me.
to Matt.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, that means you are up next.
Okay. Well, I guess we will stick with the British actresses, and we'll go with Naomi Harris.
Okay.
That you'll recognize from Pirates of the Caribbean, or in James Bond. She's the newer James Bond run. She's Moneypenny. So
Okay.
she's my
beautiful.
Storm.
Cool.
Nice.
I like it.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Jimbo, clearly that wasn't your pick. So
Clearly.
Clearly wasn't. Can't
clearly.
believe you. So for that reason, I will have obviously have to go to my second. I'm going to pick Carisi Clemens.
Reese Clemens.
Yeah,
Where we know her from?
you would know her from Dope. Flash. She's actually going to be in the Flash movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's been in quite a few things. Scoob. She was in that. She was actually, what's his name from Flash? His girlfriend in the Snyder Cut.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Okay.
Yeah,
Iris
Oh.
West.
yeah, that's her. I can see her.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's been in Transparent. Yeah.
Nice.
So I like Dope
Okay.
a lot. That was a good movie.
yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I dig it. All right. Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah.
It's your
The heat is on. Yep.
Ooh. All right. Well, I can't believe you didn't take this person, Ben.
Ooh.
And I'm going to take her just so that I can have her and you can't.
Oh, wow.
And we
Wow.
I'm gonna slot Rosario Dawson in as my Storm.
Damn it.
Oh, Tyler has gone scorched
Damn
her.
it.
Oh, that's my girl. I'm so
He's
mad
my
right
own
now.
rule against me. I kept thinking about like, no, she's in Daredevil, but I forgot about Netflix being cool.
Yo,
Okay. Good job.
that was
You're
solid.
welcome.
Got
I
her,
hate
Tyler.
it. I love it.
Good job.
I hate it and I love it.
Because we're only like the MCU people are off limits,
Yeah, no,
right?
you're right. Like
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
like,
okay.
yeah, we
No,
don't know.
Perfect
Yeah.
legitimate call.
It's yeah. I'm just mad
Okay,
at
cool.
myself.
Yep.
That's all.
I was
great.
when I saw you
I
got
hate that I'm
first pick
fifth.
for Storm, I knew that I was
There you go, it's
I
game
thought
over.
for sure. But yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it would have been if I was smart.
Yeah.
Jen, what about you?
Yeah. No, she was like my immediate when I saw this line. I'm like, yep, done.
Should be so good.
But I guess so. I actually put quite a few for all of them because I doubted my
Perfect.
knowledge base would be on the level.
The same.
But I put Leslie Ann Brandt. She plays Maze on Lucifer.
Okay.
And she is incredibly hot. I think she would be awesome in that role. Like, she is super hardcore.
Leslie Ann Brandt.
Yeah, Leslie-Ann Brandt. B-R-A-N-D-T.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. Solid pick.
She's amazing.
That's an awesome choice.
I like it.
Okay. Storm is over.
The storm is over.
That's a good choice, though.
Matt, who you got? Who's your Logan?
Ooh, okay. Oh, wow.
I feel like I know where this is going.
I mean, I know where you think this is going, and what's interesting about that is I'm not going there.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
I mean,
now I'm like,
we'll talk about it after.
We'll go over stuff that
Where I
didn't get
am
picked.
going is we saw this, Hugh Jackman star, opposite of another young man who I think could take the mantle in one of my least favorite movies of all time, The Greatest Showman. And so I'm going with Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. All right.
As my new Logan.
I had him penciled in as an honorable mention.
Same.
I like
it.
Not bad.
I'll take it.
I'm going to go with someone who is, in my opinion, probably one of the greatest actors of all time. And I think he can definitely...
You're doing Nick Cage again? Come on, man.
Yeah, dude, I mean, you have no. In all seriousness, though, but this guy can bulk up. This guy can do a lot. So I'm gonna go with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Nice.
Gyllenhaal of Fame. I like it.
I like it.
I mean, I want to pause here for a second.
Yeah, we got to stop.
So since you said Jake Gyllenhaal, it's something of a magic word on here. And it begs the question. Now, I love Jake Gyllenhaal, and I agree with you 100%. I'd love to see him play Logan. But would Maggie Gyllenhaal play a better Logan than Jake Gyllenhaal? And I am inclined to say yes.
This might be the first time I disagree with you on this one.
What if she's X23?
I don't have much of an opinion about Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Matt, respectfully, I'm going to have to disagree with that.
Okay. I don't know how you can, but all right.
So right or wrong answer.
Isn't he technically in the MCU?
Oh, yeah, he's
Mysterio.
Mysterio.
He's Mysterio.
You don't want any part of this.
Oh,
so now you're gonna have to cast Maggie.
Now you have to, Maggie. That's the rule.
Yes. So Maggie Gyllenhaal done.
Okay.
That was the most difficult part about this exercise. Is I picked a lot of people. And I'm like, fuck, he was in Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
I've only seen that once. How am I supposed to remember?
Serious.
I just realized another one. Oops.
Who'd be your next pick there?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My next pick would probably have to be, let me go back to my list because
unless you wanted Maggie Gyllenhaal
right here. No, actually, I do not. This is going to be another interesting pick. We haven't seen this gentleman, I think, in a long time in a particular movie, but he has lost a significant amount of weight to bulk, so he doesn't really have to bulk up. But I'm going to have to go with Ethan Suplee.
Ethan Suplee?
Remember the Titans?
Okay. I have not seen that movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's all buff now.
Yeah. He is huge now. He kind of looks like me if this was real.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, he completely revamped his entire life, and now he's killing it.
So for people on the similar wavelength as me, he's the guy who's looking at the Magic Eye poster in Mallrats. So maybe that'll give you a frame of reference because that's where I know him from. He can't figure out what the Magic Eye is.
In one of the X-Men movies?
No. You're thinking of somebody else. That's yeah, you are.
Apparently I'm just here to call you out.
He's one of those dudes that as soon as you Google him and see his picture, you'll do the reaction we all just did. Oh, that guy.
Yeah. But that's how I know him too. Is remember the Titans.
Perfect. Tyler,
I dig it.
who you got?
So I am going to slot in a new favorite of mine, a fellow Australian. I'm going to put Joel Edgerton in as my Wolverine.
Cool.
Ooh.
He's a little old, but and he actually wasn't even my first pick. I was going through a ton of lists, and I thought he had the look. And my first pick, I can't do. We established it earlier.
Okay. Joel was on my short list.
Yeah.
I think he'd be good.
Logan could be
Yeah,
old.
For sure.
That's interesting.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, and even watching the movie, they sort of established that they don't know how old Wolverine is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
he'd be older than
it
Professor
works.
X. Yeah.
it works.
Okay, Jen, what have you got?
Nice.
Here we go.
So I was thinking one person, but y'all made quite a few points that got me reevaluating. But like
Maggie?
whoops.
It wasn't Maggie?
No, it was. I think with the mutton chops, I think
Yeah.
killing it.
Perfect.
But one of the people I had on here, I have no idea how this will go over with you guys. But Scott Adkins,
Scott
he's
Adkins.
an action, he's a martial artist, but huge action star. Yeah. I think he'd be killer.
I know exactly who you're talking
He'd do
about.
all his
Okay.
own stunts.
Okay.
Like, he's super cool.
Yeah, and you wouldn't need to like train him.
Yeah,
Dude knows
no,
what he's
he did
doing,
all
for
his own
sure.
stuff.
Oh, can you
Way
imagine
cool.
him doing
Scott
some like
Adkins.
I
crazy
think
spinning
he's-
kicks and then have razor
and
blades?
he does all, like, he trains everybody in Hollywood. But he's finally kind of breaking on his own. I know for a while he was considered for the new Batman before Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
Or at least a lot of people like really wanted him for Batman, which I wouldn't be mad at.
Yeah.
But
I
that's how
definitely
it'll.
wouldn't have been mad at.
Coming up in John Wick 4.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah, he's cool.
I'm
And the
stoked.
thing is, Hugh Jackman was a no name coming into X-Men, so
That's true.
he's not like that. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
And
I'd
also,
love that for him.
he was in X-Men Origins Wolverine as Weapon 11, which is crazy.
Wait,
Wow.
Scott Adkins was?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's
Oh,
fine.
shit.
It was a Fox Marvel movie, so it doesn't matter. But it's like,
okay.
so he's familiar with the
Yeah, he
role
counts.
already.
Nice.
Yeah,
cool.
that's great.
Then yeah.
You lucked out on that one, Jen. You lucked out on that one.
Just pure skill.
Since this has the like possibility of becoming a huge franchise and just being what someone is known for a long time, as we kind of feel, with Hugh Jackman stuff, I felt like it was time to give maybe more of an unknown person the role.
Mhm.
So I want to go with Daniel Radcliffe because I think he'd be fucking awesome as Wolverine. I think he'd be so good.
Okay.
He already
He's
has
So
it.
get
Yeah.
fucking ripped. He gets so ripped.
If you've seen What If and you see him take his shirt off, he can get ripped to shreds.
He can, and I feel like he's like kind of short,
Yeah.
like he's like I'm
Just a
I'm
little
into
fireball.
it.
Yeah.
This probably is like the least favorite pick amongst everybody, and that's fine. But I'm just happy that I have
You
Daniel
own that,
Radcliffe
Ben.
as
You own
my
it.
Wolverine because I think he'd be so good. You guys are gonna love him. In it, I promise. It's gonna be like, oh, Ben was right the whole time.
And I mean,
Yeah.
the comics Wolverine, from what I know, he is like not necessarily a hulking guy. Like
No,
he is
he's, like, short
smaller
and-
in stature.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman was weird because he's so tall.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
And that's
that was
why he
my
always had to
main
hunch
thing
over.
first.
Because
That's why, like,
Yeah.
I had Zac Efron. I had like, some other people that were shorter in stature. I was like, I want to see these guys do it. So, but yeah, give me those Potterheads. Let's
Yeah.
bring them over to X-Men.
Yeah.
So
We need them.
Yeah, we got to have it. Jimbo, Jean Grey,
Jean Grey. Here we go.
who you got?
On the topic of Potterheads, I'm gonna have to go with Ralph, and I know I'm gonna pronounce his last name, Ralph Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes?
Fiennes, thank you.
Yeah. For Jean Grey?
For Jean Grey?
For Jean Grey.
All right.
Hey, yeah, we can.
I like
We can do that.
Let's do it.
Listen, okay, I don't forget, I could jump to different places and murder a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true. That's true. You can.
You don't
true.
know where this van is parked.
I don't
Jimbo.
want to question you on anything.
Okay. Let's not go there. Okay.
Oh my God.
Wise.
I'm all about it. I was not expecting that
Not
at
at
all,
all.
but I love it. He's a fantastic actor. I think,
He'd be very
He-
He
interesting.
do
did
it.
justice.
I think I mean, granted, he's really old now, but I think because he has that little ominous kind of feel to him, but he's also he's very like, did you see him in what is that, Red Dragon?
No. I did not see Red Dragon.
Yeah.
No.
I saw it, but I don't really remember it.
Speaking of Potterheads, Voldemort.
Yeah, Voldemort. Yeah, so he's in my eyes, the way Voldemort would do things was kind of just at hand. I think Jean Grey can do the same thing. So that's why I kind of chose him as my number one.
I like it.
Okay,
I think that's good. I just cutting the sexual tension between him and Ethan Suplee with a knife. Just with Ethan Supplee's claw, just cut it right in half. I love it.
The fanfic we all wanted and didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
Also, though, like strategically, a really good move because he was my Magneto, so I did not anticipate him going for Jean Grey. Yeah, I mean, you played it. Yeah, you took him off the board. I like it. I think that's good.
Oh, damn it! That means I'm sure you guys have all of my picks for.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. There's like 3 or 4 for everybody.
And unless you mix stuff up with Cyclops, then Jen's Hope Summers movie might never be made with that pick.
We'll see. I don't know, dude. Because we'll see.
Technology.
Yeah, that's true.
Happen.
It's true.
Tyler, who's your Jean Grey?
Who is my Jean Grey? I had someone. Oh gosh, should I just go with my first instinct?
Do it.
Yep.
Do it.
I want to go with like the cool pick, but when I was watching the movie, I was like, "Oh, that's Anne Hathaway." It just popped into my head, so I'll go Anne Hathaway.
Oh,
there was one certain angle, like a certain shot, and I was just like, "Oh shit, yeah, she looks just like Anne Hathaway." It was just one specific moment in the movie, so yeah, that's who I casted in the moment, and I'll stick with it.
So how many from Ben's Crushmore Mountain are you going to choose?
Yeah,
to cast
that's my
Jesus. I like this.
Like, I'm just going to take everyone Ben loves.
Ben loves this movie already.
Yeah. We get Gwen Stefani in as Rogue, and we're good to go. Sign me up,
stop
man.
stealing all my people.
So I guess no one can take this person, so I guess I can talk about it. I really wanted Karen Gillian. I really wanted her for Jean Grey. But and I was gonna try and argue because she's, you can't tell that it's her when she's Nebula.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, you can tell.
You can tell.
All right, Jen, who you got?
It's my turn. So I'm so torn between these two. But I'm going to follow Tyler's lead and just go with my gut.
Do it.
Bryce Dallas Howard from from the new Jurassic World. But I love her as a redhead.
Famously from Ron. Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
It.
But I think she has that like intensity.
Oh,
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
I think she'd kill her.
Yeah, she'd be really good.
That.
I like her. Yeah, I feel like she's probably just like losing a lot of stuff to Jessica Chastain for a long time too.
Because both of them, because they're pretty interchangeable.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's solid though. I like that. Okay. So okay. All right.
Regroup,
you can do this.
Here we go.
It's okay.
I did not anticipate this at all.
Do you want to trade Anne Hathaway for someone else?
Ray Fiennes just really fucked up my head. I was like, I don't know where I'm going. I was like, am I doing this right? Like, I think Jimbo's like getting in my head here.
I'm going everywhere, man. You guys are not ready for some of my answers.
All right, give me Maggie Smith. I don't know. We're gonna take all the Harry Potter people. Like, I don't know. Okay.
I would love to see Maggie Smith as Jean Grey.
She'd be so good.
That would be amazing.
I'd pay for that movie. Yes.
It'd be she'd be awesome. I'm gonna go with yes. I mean, I just watched Ex Machina. I'm gonna go with Alicia Vikander.
That was my number 2.
Nice.
I think she'd be solid in this choice. I had her down in my Mystique category, but I think I'm gonna steal her for Jean Grey.
Nice.
So that's who I wrote down as number 1.
Oh, really?
I thought of Anne Hathaway first, and I was like, no, Alicia Vikander. Actually, Alex helped me find her. She was like, what about her? And then I was going to take her, but then I had to go with my gut. So Alex will be happy to know that you took her.
Yes. I'm
Great
excited
pick.
about that.
Nice.
All right, Matt, bring up the rear.
Well, let's go. You know what? Let's go with Emily Blunt.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like it.
not bad.
We're not waiting for Fantastic Four. Let's make this happen.
No, not anymore. Yeah, not anymore.
Emily Blunt, who was supposed to be Black Widow. Now we're finally getting her back in the MCU.
Was she really?
Yeah,
Huh.
she was like originally cast and then couldn't do it for some reason. So then they went to ScarJo. Or is it? Am I thinking? Yeah, it's Black Widow. I thought I was going to confuse the Captain Marvel, but I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, she was supposed to be Black Widow first,
Wow.
which would have been interesting.
Yeah.
But it's hard now after all these movies to be like have it not be Scarlett Johansson. But
Yeah. Can't go back.
No.
it's a solid choice.
Nice. Respect.
Respect.
Thank you.
Tyler,
Oh, does that
Professor
mean
X.
I get first pick for Professor X?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's
That's how I
actually
wanted to work this because I feel like 4th and 5th we're going to get screwed because they only get one first pick. But I figured if they get Professor X, Magneto get the two big guys. So yeah, you get
that's
Professor
actually.
X.
Oh, now I'm nervous. I have two that I really want and I can't decide. I'm just going to follow my gut. I'm going to go Bryan Cranston.
Ooh,
All right.
Nice.
Yeah,
I can see
that was my
I thought
gut.
about
I
him.
can see that.
I have a different pick that I might like better, but I'm going to follow my gut here. I love Bryan Cranston. I think he can do it. He's got a cool bald head.
He
can
does
make
have
it
a
work.
nicely shaped head.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice.
How is he bald? Yeah, Jen, how about you?
So I'm really torn. I think I'm gonna go with Mark Strong.
God damn, good job. That's
Sorry,
great.
guys.
I'm really happy for you.
I'm so sorry, but he also has a
it's
nicely
good.
shaped head.
He has the
pick.
perfect head. His head was made for this.
It was
That's a really good one.
Show
good
business.
Englishman
Yeah.
head.
And he is
Yeah.
English.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yep.
good point.
Exactly.
That was my hang up with Cranston. I'm like, he's not English, but I don't know. He could do it.
He could do it.
He'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to ride this Englishman train. I'm taking Idris Elba.
Ooh.
Damn it.
He was on my
Oh,
list.
no.
That's such a good
That
pick.
was my Magneto.
Ooh, wait.
Damn you.
Oh,
You
was
can't,
it?
though.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can't.
It's Heimdall.
He's Heimdall.
Oh yeah, he's Heimdall.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Sorry,
There was a
Damn.
test and you guys passed. Good job.
He was on
Yeah,
my
I
list
was
too.
so on board
He-
too.
he
Like
would
that
be an awesome
sounded
Professor
great.
X.
Okay. Well,
That
now,
would have been
all
so
right.
cool.
Well, my list just got real short.
kidding, right?
Just help.
Yeah.
He plays all the roles.
All right.
I would watch that
Jesus.
I know, same.
Oh, 100%.
movie. Idris does every X-Men.
It doesn't wear wigs or makeup or anything. It's just,
Just Idris.
That'd be really good.
I'd watch the heck out of that.
It'd be really good. I had this guy in my Magneto, but I'm going to move him up because I think he can play good. Taking Mr. Bugging Out himself, Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, I
I'm
like
gonna throw
that.
him in there.
Ooh.
I'm real mad I didn't think of him. Damn you.
Dang.
Yeah, I had someone else who I really wanted, but we've never seen him be a good guy. I don't think. So I'm like, I'm having a hard time picturing it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Giancarlo here for Professor
Oh, he's
X.
cool. That's cool.
I like that.
And you won't be stepping on his shoes, right? Because he's in a wheelchair, so you don't have to worry about
Can't
any
do it.
problems happening. Yeah, it's good. Okay, Matt, what you got?
So this is someone who, to me, he's kind of like the Robert Redford type character where it's like, where do you stick him? But he needs to be in the MCU somewhere. And for me, it's like, it might as well be Professor X. Let's bring in, let's just do it. Let's bring in Leo DiCaprio. Bring him in.
Okay.
Put him
sure.
on the chair.
Has he been
do
bald?
it.
I can't think of the shape of his head.
That's the
that
next
hair
step
is
for
I
him.
need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can he do it? Yeah, I
That's
think he
his
can.
Moneymaker.
I think
Yeah,
he can.
I don't know, man, because when I saw James McAvoy as Professor X and he shaved his head, I was like, "Ooh, buddy, you might want to."
Put some hair back on.
His head.
Yeah.
If you like eggs,
I do like eggs.
He's got to be
I
the
like James McAvoy.
like arguably the biggest celebrity or actor that hasn't been in any superhero stuff, right? I mean, he's huge.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. And yeah, if you're playing the long game here of, the next whatever 10, 20 years,
True.
I think it's a good point.
That's
good. I like that.
I like it.
And he's,
Leo.
he's trying to settle into his later years as an actor. He can sit in a chair the whole time.
I love it.
Not bad.
So good.
Just relax.
Leo.
Jimbo, what you got?
Well, no one chose this one.
Oh no.
I have 3, but I'm gonna go with my third choice, seeing as 2 of them got knocked off. I'm gonna go with Gary Oldman.
Ooh,
No, that was a.
fuck. That's such
Oh,
a
wait,
good
no.
That's a
pick.
Never
good
mind.
pick.
I had him as my third pick also for Professor X. Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a really good
I'm gonna
pick.
go Gary
I like
Oldman.
So I
that.
agree.
He could do no
Fantastic
wrong.
pick.
I love Gary Oldman.
that
Gary.
dude is insanely good.
He's a
Yeah.
chameleon, man. He,
Yeah,
He is. for
I just
sure.
watched Leon for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Holy shit.
when
He's so good in
when
that.
he bit that pill, it made me cringe so hard in a
Yeah.
good way. I was like, bro, your acting skills are off the hook.
He could play every role on this.
He literally
put him
can.
out there.
Another movie. Just give us every role.
I'm really glad you said that because now I'm going to play that clip from Leon where he just screams everyone at that guy. Everyone.
Hey, Ben.
I love it.
Oh my
And
god.
what roles, which characters could Gary Oldman play in this movie?
Roll the clip. But my favorite though is True Romance. Is Drexel Spivey, like him being like he's so good in that. I don't know if you've seen True Romance, but he's
No.
amazing
No,
in that movie.
No.
It's been a long
He
damn time.
plays. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know how to describe the character. Yeah, this is not good podcasting at all. But he's
No, this is great.
He's amazing.
This is what I signed up for.
This is what we need.
This is
So I'm
perfect.
here, guys.
Let's continue on with the draft, but I'm going to save a picture. I'm going to put it in this chat here so you guys can see what he looks like.
Okay.